submissive woman that's going to get on my program.
Dominance.
Obviously, respectful, and just has morals and some values that we can actually correlate. Now, what I'm going to offer is she's going to enter into my world.
Dominance.
She's going to enter into my lifestyle.
So this video is called "Modern Women Describe Their Ideal Partner."
Oh, boy.
So you already know what that's gonna sound like.
6'9", 250, ripped, 200K a year. He needs a fast car, but like a family car, so like a Porsche Panamera 911 version.
Where it says 6'9", $200,000,
and he has to.
Oh my God, Randy with the $20 tip, getting us closer to that.
Hey,
look at that! In-house tip. Thank you, Randy. I'm gonna
thank
give
you,
you more
thank
shout
you.
outs. Let's play it again. Keep up the good work, gentlemen. She says that's the message.
Thank you. You know what? Behind the scenes, Randy be saving my life because I be coming here with like -5 on the energy. She be saving my life. Keeping me alive.
Yeah, we gonna use Randy's tip to pay her for being a good assistant to the show.
Wait. So that's like the perfect woman move. Then it's like I can't lose. It's like
get that back.
I put a tip in, and it's like I get it back. It's like a tax write off.
So the top tipper.
I'm playing.
The top tipper is now Randy with $20.
Hey, appreciate it.
I guess that's a challenge. She threw out the gauntlet. It was like, who could beat it?
Uh-oh.
I guess 21 will beat it. I don't think you could do 20, 50 cents.
Somebody gonna be like 20, 50. Like $20, 20, 50, yeah, 20, 50.
So shout out one more time to our new top tipper, Randy, with not just the top tip, but the top all-time tip. Getting us almost to the halfway point. We almost to the 1/3 point. We appreciate it. This is America's Mind. Thanks, everybody, for being good Hive Mind members.
The jacket might go back to them inside on this tip.
No, we ain't moving the jacket. We not moving.
This was a great move here.
Nah,
we have chess players watching.
Yeah. Super chess move. All right, so a woman describing her ideal partner.
I can promise you 10 seconds I'll be quiet.
10 seconds.
Through the video.
You think you're going to make it through a whole 10? Let's see. Ready? Here we go.
I would want someone with a strong work ethic, for sure.
Strong work ethic. I think that's a good one. All right.
Very important to me. And someone intelligent so that when we marry, I feel comfortable submitting because I trust their judgment.
And what do you offer your ideal partner?
I know how to cook. I know how to clean. I love children. I love to garden as well, so I could basically we wouldn't have to worry on a grocery store because I have my own grocery store. I would say
I'm gonna have to call Cap on that. She says she knows how to garden, so you don't have to worry about the grocery store. Do you actually believe that? I might believe it for like tomatoes and lettuce. But you telling me you don't want no Triscuits? You don't want no Ritz?
When I read it on paper, it looks good. It sounds good.
It sounds good.
When I look at her, she's a baddie. I can tell.
You can tell even with the mask and the glasses?
Yeah, she's a baddie. Like, there's no question about it.
I think you giving her like wavy hair points, which I don't disagree with.
I'm going by just what she has on too. Like, this is a very revealing outfit without revealing it because it's cut off. Like, this doesn't explain gardening to me.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't present gardener.
Like I'll use a perfect example, and there's no shot to her because I love her to death. Is Roddy oh my gosh, I'm screwing her name up. The MMA fighter,
Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, Ronda. Now, when Ronda is not on set and not working, she's like that country type of woman.
It comes across like that anyway.
And then you see how she's dressed. She's still a woman, but it's like, the flannel wrapped around, beater, some jeans, something to get dirty in. And now, because she dolled up, I think she's very beautiful too, like personally. So she can get dolled up too. Mm-hmm. So, but if like Rhonda was to say like, yeah,
I garden on the side.
I can see that.
All right, so I don't see
it with
this
this
either.
woman.
I don't see Gardner in here, but let's just assume she gardens, right?
Okay.
Let's just assume. Let's take her word for it. Still, that's not groceries. Like maybe we get some free onions, some free tomatoes, some free lettuce.
That helps.
It helps. It's definitely it's an aid. But that's not why people go to the grocery store for the steaks and the chicken and the pork chops and the salmon and the boxes of cereal. Like you can't garden Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Well, I think the picture she's trying to paint is that I'm not high maintenance, or I'm not here for your pocketbook. I think that's the picture that she's trying to paint.
She's gonna take some stuff off the table.
Yeah, like like I'm a homebody. I like children.
All right, I'll accept that.
So I think that's what she's.
I'll accept that. I just think she blew it up a little too much.
Okay, yeah. So let's finish up. Let's see what else she says. So far, I'm rolling with it.
I am too. She. I think all of her things that. I think the things that she said she wanted.
Every woman hasn't said the golden thing, but I'll say that for the end.
I think the things she said she wanted so far, or that are ideal, are pretty normal.
Yeah, intelligence.
She didn't go your way with 6'9".
Yeah, she hasn't had the physicalities
Not
yet.
yet. Maybe
Most
she will.
women look at that first, but let's see. Let's see if she goes there.
Say that I listen very well, and I'm very supportive of the people I care about.
Okay, what about you?
So I look for someone that's hardworking, ambitious, a go-getter, someone that's a family man.
I love the accents out there.
Okay, so these are like culture-based like women. So now this could and I don't like to separate them like that, but then this makes it more believable.
Do they ignore like T's in England? Go get what would I?
Okay, so far so good.
Someone that's loving, takes care of me, is very supportive. And what I offer in return is I'm very supportive. I get my own money.
She screwed up.
I'll be a good wife, and take care of the kids, cook, clean. I can do it all. I'm good in the bedroom.
Okay, wait. She did makeup. She lost ground, but then she made up ground. Look. I know. Look, I feel the same way. That's how I'm looking inside my body right now.
Man, women don't care about us. They just don't. And I never mean all anything. I'm just speaking in general.
Okay.
In general, women don't care about us. This is how I know. Because they know specifics about what they want.
Exactly.
But then when it's like, what do you want to give him? They be like, I'm pretty. I'm good in the bedroom. I got my own money. Like, who said that we?
I'm gonna challenge that. I don't think, and women don't be mad at me, because I've asked this to very intelligent women in different angles of life. I don't think women know exactly what they want. Like, if you ask them exactly what they want, they can't answer it. But they all can answer what they don't want.
Oh, that's a good point.
Like, hey, what's your ideal man? They'll kind of be like, what is it that you don't like? And they'll be like, they'll give you like a list. Like, they'll sound like a machine gun with the words.
Should've
like
said that first.
What they don't like. And so I feel like that women should base that. They should use that as their baseline. Use that as their staple. What is it that you don't like? And focus on the don't likes. And then
I have a question though.
Yeah.
Because if you ask them what they don't like, then they're gonna say some things. Like, say for instance, they might say, I don't like short men.
Yeah.
Give me some average don't likes from women.
So, like, most women don't like men that are broke.
Okay.
And
I
most
think that's
women,
fair. That's true.
And most women don't like men that lie.
I think that's. I think they don't like men that lie about cheating specifically.
Well, yeah, they don't like. Yeah, most women don't like cheaters,
right?
And most women don't like good guys, unfortunately.
What is that about?
I think.
See, like even your list, and you're not a woman, so you're
going by
repeating
what I've heard. Yeah,
yeah, you're repeating what you heard. Like, so it might be anecdotal, but even that list of things that they don't want are kind of superficial and not necessarily. Except maybe the broke one. They're kind of.
What would consider be broke though? Like, if you're making $50K plus, that's not broke.
No.
Like,
I don't know. I think.
Because like, what is broke? Because when I hear
who you talking to, they might say anything under 100,000 is broke.
I feel like this: if you have a bank account and it got money in it, then you're not broke. Like, so it's like, so it
it's
needs
like
to be
that meme that was like, if you don't have any money after you pay all your bills,
like,
you're not broke. You're responsible. Yeah.
Like, but see, you have money to pay bills,
right?
So it's like you're not technically broke. Broke is like I can't pay bills. I can't advance on this. I can't buy that. I can't do this. It's all I can't.
I think women with this. I think a lot of women would disagree. I think their terms of not broke is over 6 figures.
But see, broke meaning it to them is that you can't give me the things I want, and your stuff might be colossally just too out of reach.
The red bottoms.
But then
the Birkin bags.
But then some people could be like, well, do you deserve that? That's the real question.
But that gets back to what are you gonna do for this dude then?
Well, I understand that too.
You got the 6-figure dude who does all this stuff and buys you the Birkin bags, makes the money, takes care of everything. And then when they're asked, what do you bring? They're like, well, I'm pretty, I garden, I'm good in the bedroom. Like, how is it, what part of any of that they said is worth $100,000 every year?
And I'm going to be on the defense here for the women because I don't want women to think that I'm bashing them today. But I'm going to be on the defense here with them. Unfortunately, society has painted them to that simple picture too, where women feel like they have to be. Because a lot of women lead with that. Because see, let's just keep. We're both men here.
Mm-hmm.
The number one thing, I'm not going to say number one. The top 5 things that men love about women when she gets there is to be left the hell alone. When a woman knows how to do that, she is golden.
I think that's too vague.
No, it's true.
From my experience, women don't they don't have a grasp of vagueness from men.
But I'm saying, but like, what I mean like left alone, I don't mean like all day. Like obviously every person is different. Like, I'll use me for an example. Let's say if I come home with a different type of swagger. Like, nursing is difficult because I'm dealing with people. Mm-hmm. It's great, but it's difficult. And it's like if my woman was to be like kind of like watching me, I notice he's a little angry when he gets home. Maybe he's winding down. I don't know. I'll leave him alone. Let me let him come in the house, take a shower. Okay, you want to drink some Kool-Aid? Go ahead. You want to eat a sandwich? Go ahead. You want to turn on ESPN for a minute, and then maybe after an hour or two, then maybe I'm like, where's my girl at, man? Hey, babe. Okay, he's ready.
That seems simple enough. I would say
some of them,
not
all, but some of them, it's that stuff that men care about. Like, remember what I said before, in an unfortunate way, that when woman has a lot of money, that she does a lot of things that we don't care about, or these boss chicks, like, because all we see, remember what I said before, and maybe I'm being the bad guy today, bump that, I'm the bad guy today. So remember what I said before, at a certain age, we look at women 2 ways, right? Accountability, liability. We didn't say nothing about the physicality yet.
I would word it different. I wouldn't say accountability. I would say, are they an asset or a liability?
Okay, I might, yeah.
Is the woman something that's gonna appreciate your value over time, or is it gonna cost you value?
Exactly. Agree.
Yeah.
I have no rebuttal on that. And so when we have like boss
And
chicks.
it's not an easy thing. To have a good woman, they're worth a lot to men.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Like a great woman will overshadow and dominate 20
Not
guys.
build a man, but elevate them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like that's the plus when a woman gets to that status too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because back when we were younger, it was the physical features first. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she got the Guess jeans
It's still
on.
the physical
with the-
features first, but
No,
then
it is, but it's just not in the front. It's not first.
It's not first and only. When
Yeah.
when you're younger, and I think this is in general in our culture. When you're younger, you look at what they look like, and you're not necessarily concerned about how to keep them or what you should do for them,
Yeah.
or what they can do for you. None of this. You just
And
you
see,
like
back to these chicks, and I'm not gonna say cap on what they're saying, but I'm gonna say this, that women pay attention to physical attributes more than men because they look at offsprings. It is a
You
fact.
think they do? You think they look at the dude and be like, my kid's gonna look like?
Yes. Why do you think they want the tall, the eyes,
I'm
the
into
hair?
it. I don't know if
Why do you
that's
think they?
true.
I'm telling you, if I could, our chest not cracking yet, but I could put it. I would challenge 20 women to say that I'm wrong on that, because that's the first thing that they look at, because they're looking at offsprings. If I have a kid, how is this kid gonna look? So of course they want to go after the best attributes that they can have.
I don't think I ever heard women talk about that openly. About how
There was a
dad
movie.
looks is gonna
Oh my
affect
gosh,
how
what was the name of that movie? It was
kid
an
looks
older
and they
movie.
care about it.
And oh my gosh, what's the name of the movie? But it was based off of that this chick, she wanted the perfect kid. So what she did was sleep with 3 different individuals all at the same time to hope that all of this stuff would connect and she would have the perfect kid. It's a movie like
It
that.
don't work like that.
I know. But you know what
is
movie
it
I'm
a
ta-
Spike Lee movie?
I don't know if it was a Spike Lee movie. I know it was a white chick, and she
It's
went.
not what I'm
And she
thinking
went
about,
to the library. She slept with the librarian. She seen a guy that was jogging. You know, like, you know, no homo, but like, you know, great bod, I guess,
Right.
physique. She slept with him, and then she went after like a wild card and slept with him, and then she got pregnant, and then she was looking for these qualities in this kid, and she was expecting this kid to be perfect. Because she went out here.
The kid was supposed to inherit from all of them.
Yes, exactly.
It don't work like that. Doesn't work like that. That's not what happens. It's an interesting concept for a movie, though.
Yeah, yeah.
We
But
gotta find that one. We
I
gotta
need
have
to
a
find
movie
it.
day and watch
Yeah.
that. On the
yeah, because it's it's because it's definitely but they do. I won't say that it's like at front a lot, but it's definitely up there. It's in their top 3.
All right, let's let them finish. Here we go.
Okay, go ahead.
For me, I love a family man, someone that's very caring, supportive, someone that takes his time to understand me, and also like I can have like very good conversations with, and is also ambitious. For me, I know that I'm very opinionated. So like that can come with a bit of.
I just feel like they
arguments,
capping.
whatever here and there.
I think they
But,
playing
I'm a
like
very like
they throwing easy
family-oriented.
answers out. Like
They're doing it.
we've both been in relationships, right? Does this sound like the things that women want when you're in a relationship with them?
No,
That
if they was to add some of the obvious,
none of this stuff has substance that really digs into what relationships end up being.
I might now. There is a different style of living because these are culture-based women too. So, but even then, I'm gonna still say that the physical
They culture
attributes
still sound Western. It sounds
Yeah.
still American, even though
well,
they
the physical attributes are still important,
don't let the accents
and
fool you.
and finances and stability. Like a family man, I think when they're saying that a family man, to be a family man, you have to be supportive.
Yeah.
So you got to have some.
That sounds like off top a dude that could buy a house and a minivan.
Absolutely. Yeah. A family man, like you could take care of the family.
right.
For real. Like I could probably be this stay-at-home woman that you might need and I might want to be, and you could run everything financially. So it's a very, very good.
It's a tricky way of saying
it. Yeah.
You want somebody stable financially. Yeah.
Yeah. You have to be.
Like I love children. I have younger siblings, which like taking
Shout
care
out to
of
Pearl.
them
This is a clip from her channel. I guess JustPearlyThings. She has real good content, so go check her out.
Yeah. And these women are very beautiful too. So it's like, you know,
being very driven and motivated, but also, you know, wanting to have a family.
Okay, what do you think?
So kids, again.
Well, first and foremost, I look for honesty, which is not easy. Obviously, you know, my stage of life, things are slightly different, but you know, in general, I'm looking for somebody to grow old with.
Simple.
Which is quite, you know, I think everybody should be looking for that. Yeah, so honesty, intelligence, integrity, and yeah, that's about it, really.
And what do you offer your ideal partner?
What do I offer? Stability, protection. I think those are, you know, two of the most important things. And yeah, and you know, I'll try to understand them as much as they'll allow me. I think that's, you know, that's what we tend to do. We do try to understand them, and as much as they allow us to.
Okay.
Very simple.
I want a best friend, someone that knows how to listen and understand me, communicate, a good communicator. Someone that respects their family and respects others as well.
Okay.
Yeah, just someone that's confident and that's funny as well. And what I offer, I'm very motivating. I'm a good listener. I can do all the housework. That's not a problem.
I wanted to say something about what the gentleman was talking about. I feel like he was way more specific about the things he wanted. And they might sound simple, but it was more like honesty, loyalty. I don't think he meant, he said loyalty, but I was thinking like, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Like it's just specific traits that you don't want to worry about.
Yeah, and like even like what I was saying, to piggyback what I had just said earlier, liability. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to worry. When you step out the house, I'm gonna have my own worries already, but I don't want to add on top of that. I don't want to feel like you're adding on top of that because of whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yes, intelligent. Yes, honey, I need you to be smart, savvy, and witty. I don't need you to fall into the traps.
But I thought it was interesting how at the end he tried to throw in the things that the women were saying. He was like, yes, I would also like to listen to what you're saying and be a good listener. But
okay. Now, here's one of our downfalls. Us as men, we don't listen. We don't. It's true.
Do I agree with that? I'm thinking.
We don't listen because the reason why we don't listen because we're programmed to react to action. Like we don't like.
Okay, I agree with that.
So like when we have
biologically, that's true.
Yeah, like if we want to build a house, I'm like, okay, Jamal, you're gonna get the blueprint.
Have a house first.
Once the blueprint's here, we don't want to talk about it no more. Let's get this wood. Let's get the nails. I'm ready to work now. Like I'm ready to go. I don't want to talk about this for 8 weeks.
Yeah, we're problem solvers.
And I'm not saying that women talk too much.
Listen?
We don't listen if there's no action.
Okay.
Like, because sometimes, because it's a two-sided sword too, in my opinion. Which side's gonna cut you more? So if your woman has a rebuttal on something, and now we're watching her, okay, well, what you about to do? Don't throw all this on me. and now I'm supposed to carry this 2 earths on my back, and then you're sitting there with your legs crossed and you just chilling. Like what? And that's why we get turned off, or why we won't listen. And I'm not saying it's their fault. It's just I think that's part of our
Just the nature of men.
part of our nature. Yeah, it's like because it's like you know.
You feel like that's something we have to work on, or it should just be as
I
it
agree.
is?
I do say that we need to work on that because it is important. Like the worst thing that you could do to a woman is don't listen to her when she tells you
mean
something.
as far as she feels the way about
like
okay.
that could be like the worst thing that you like if she has an effed up day at work and she wants to tell you about it and you don't even listen to her at all. Like that's the worst thing you could do to her. Like you're terrible. You know what I'm saying? As simple as it is, it sounds so simple.
It does.
But guys don't do it. And it's detrimental to the relationship. I've been that guy too.
You've been the perpetrator of the sin.
Yeah, just someone that's gonna be like your ride or die.
Hey.
Personally for me, a submissive woman that's gonna get on my program.
Dominance.
Obviously respectful and just has morals and some values that we can actually correlate. Now what I'm gonna offer is she's gonna enter into my world.
Dominance.
She's gonna enter into my lifestyle. She's gonna have
answer.
emotional.
Huh?
I said I like his answer so far.
Well, he's so okay. So what this guy is doing is that
maybe because he got a Lakers hoodie on.
It better be Kobe. If it's LeBron, then he lost me again.
He came on screen. I was like, I like this guy. I don't know what it is. I think he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah. Well, basically, so what this guy is saying that I'm creating this world that I think is great for the both of us, and I'm welcoming you to this. But he has a great concept there where it's like they connect because you can. If we're like, let's say like for like with the envelope they're trying to push down on couples now, right? Is get the bag. Oh man, go out there and get the bag, get the bag, get the bag, get the bag. That's all you hear. Power couples, right?
Yeah.
Get the bag. But it's like you got 2 people working so hard, but what about time together? What about time alone? What about getting to know each other? What about that stuff? Like, yeah, y'all live in a mansion, y'all don't know each other. I don't want to bring up Mr. Smith again like that. But, you know, it creates that. Because it's like, what are we working for? Are we working for the financial status or are we working on his marriage? And if it should be, I'm working on his marriage. F this money at a point. That's how we are. Men, we at a certain point, once the money gets to a certain point, we don't care about that no more. We like, look.
I'm trying to listen to what you're saying. I kind of agree. I think there is a. You know what I actually think it is? I think it's the way that women hear power couple. Because I think men know exactly what it is. That you got to make a plan to financially progress in some way.
And this is where
but then I think women have a bigger imagination. They can imagine more things, right?
Yeah.
And so they start maybe somewhere up at the top about what power couple is. They don't want to be involved in necessarily the escalator up to that. They want to start
from the hot top, and then if it ain't working, they work their way down.